Today I'm back with a new After Effects tutorial. We're gonna make some Element 3D into a real footage. So first of all we need our footage here, and then we drag it to this button. So I have a 16:9 aspect ratio. I will later on change this. We select our footage. My After Effects is in German, but it's a camera tracker. Click on it. Go to Advanced and click on Detailed Analysis. So. And now let it work. So I will make a cut right here and we will see us. Now we should see this. And I'm gonna click right here is a good position in my opinion. Right click, null object and camera. So now if we click on our null object and go forward, you will see it locks on its place. So then we will create a new layer. Effects, Video Copilot Element, press Scene Setup, Draft Textures off, and now I want to click on environment and load an environment. Then click here, because I made one with my smartphone. Every smartphone can do this with the app Street View. Samsung phone, pictures, panoramas, this here. Okay, then we can do a little bit with the contrast, brightness a little bit down, saturation not too much, gamma. Right, yo, that looks good. This would be a nice sunset, the sky, but yeah. Anyway, press OK. And now you can use any model you have. I will go with Jet Strike and use the F35. I think that's Joint Strike. I will use the Joint Strike 04. A little bit higher. And as you can see in the reflection, we have our environment. If I press on environment, it is, yeah. So I have here a sunset. So I will go on lighting sunset. It can all change later on, or sun, or yeah. Anyway. Press OK. So now we have this. Go on particular. No, first go on landing gear. Put that 100%. Then I'll go top view. And we have this. But this does nothing. I don't know where it's exhaust. Yeah, it can go like this in a 90-degree down. So go back to active camera So if we watch this, it's literally like flying right now. We don't want this. We go to our null, transform, position. Now, particle replicator, position XY, 1209.6. No, don't. I will make it a little bit better. Copy this, paste it here. Copy this, paste it here. Copy this, paste it here. So now we have our little jet down there. We will go and take a look, size, and increase it like hell. Oh shit. So now we'll go to rotation X, like this, rotation Y, like this, or X axis. Z doing a little bit like this would this works. So this would look good. And now if we play it, I have a large 4K file, so it doesn't work that good. Why? Oh, I know. We need a little bit more. So how can I explain this? We need a what if I... The real question is, we need this. This. And go up. That should do the trick, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah. The problem is this null object is literally right on the ground. So we need to jet a little bit higher because of the wheels. It's not quite perfect. A little bit. Maybe it's like it's almost perfect. I just want it like this. So this should do the trick. Yeah, it looks way better. So yeah. Okay. And we go to our first frame. Close group 1. Now render settings, physical lighting, sunset. Sun, that's a little bit too much. Sun. Oh, sun looks pretty realistic in this case. Now we want our shadow. Go scene setup. Oh, I'm stupid as hell. We can make it perfect. Go rig control 100, and if the wheels just on the grid, it's perfect. And now they are. They're perfect on the grid. Now we can back to thing. No. We actually... maybe we do. Yeah, we can go. Oh, it's laggy. What did I do? Oh no. Please not. Don't do this to me. Ah, it's not answering. No, that's really bad. I think I will do a cut again. Hopefully my project will survive. Yep, it crashed. I had to do it again, but that's why you should save your projects. I did a save now. Yeah. It's the recording program that uses so much CPU power. Anyway, so let's go down to render settings. This we already made this, I think. So now scene setup. Create plate model. Now scale it up like as. So this should be big enough. So now we're going to put this out. New folder. This. Put this in. This folder, we changed this folder to 2. And then I think we have in the starter pack from the plugin grass patches. Now we want them smaller. I wouldn't say smaller. I would say make. We can let them like this. So like this. Maybe a little bit smaller. So then we duplicate this grass patch 4 times or more. Maybe more. We'll need a lot of them. We want to have grass everywhere. So I don't know how to. Oh, I have an idea. We will make a perfect quadrat. I don't know how to say it in English. It's really laggy with the OBS launcher. I don't know, maybe what the fuck just happened? What the fuck? I think I will change my recording setup, my recording program, because with OBS it's not going to work. Okay, we're back again. I switched to YouTube Catcher. Now we'll press scene setup. Hopefully it saved something. No, it didn't. Close that group folder. New one. Create plane model. New group folder. Scale it up like hell. press Q. Now we're back where we were. Almost. Go to starter pack, grass patch. I think we want it right here and make the scale here like this. So now we need a new folder inside this. Grass patch is in it, plane model is above it, because now we can go to where is multi-object? Here. I don't. Where it is? Is it? No. It's. Oh, here. Group symmetry. Press X, Y. No, why not C? Now we need a little. That's like this and like this. Now we have a pretty good grass patch. Move it to the side. Like this would work. Now create a new folder up there. Put this folder in. Now if we press X, see, why isn't it working? I think we have too much folders. Sometimes we have a folder too much. If we go here, delete that. Okay, then we just have to duplicate the folder and make it like this. Now it's pretty easy. So almost there. Perfect. So now go plane model, open it up, default, made shadow, made reflections, then close it, grass patch, ground, made shadow, made reflection, grass, made shadow, made reflection. So now we basically have an invisible invisible layer, but when we click on OK, we will have this issue. Then we just have to make the trick with the null object again. Group 2, particle replicator, copy, paste, copy, copy, paste, copy, paste. Then we will need to Go particle look. Scale it up like hell. Now maybe don't go back to scene setup. Go to grass and don't click made shadow, because I want to see it right now. That's too big, obviously. Go a little bit down with the size. Then you want to use the rotation tool, X rotation. More rotate. We want both wheels. Why rotation is not important right now. Maybe a little bit, only a little bit down. I don't know if it locks. It locks definitely. Then we will go a little bit more down, because we don't want to cover up the wheels. Only a little bit. Like 9. Lower it. Oh, let's back up. Oh, we will maybe need 9.3. Yep. Better, way better. But I think this is going to work quite well. Now go back to scene setup. Then put it back on made shadow and made reflection. It's back. Now you can see it looks better. It's a little bit big, but that's not important. You can make the grass patches smaller. What we want to do now is go to the render settings. Made shadow is enabled. New light, spotlight, some yellowish color. No, not like this. Top. Front. Active. Top. Active. I don't know why, but that's too much. Top. A little bit like this. Active cam. This should look fine. But what I don't understand is... Oh, I think I know. Shadow. Ray traced. 8 samples. Ambient occlusion. Ray traced. So, no. We don't want that ambient occlusion. But I honestly don't understand why the chat is not making any shadows. I'm not quite sure, but what if we go back to scene setup? Just copy the group folder like this group folder, and put it in here. So I really think that is the trick. No, this doesn't make this. So maybe just switch that back to off. Oh, I might know why this is. Because press patch, press, put it on. That's why we have to scale the whole folder down like this, then put it like this. But that just doesn't add the shadows. Maybe it's something a little bit less shadow depth. Ah, it creates a shadow. Now I see it. Here. That was a little bit too much. Okay. Okay, I think I figured out what the problem is. Ten pixels. So, saving the project. Now we'll go like this, front. Now if we go higher up, we will get rid of the problem, I think. Active camera. Now the shader is here. We have to do a little bit in the scene setup. Mid reflection. And made reflection turned out. We don't want that. Okay. So now shadows. What if I okay, made shadow. Okay. Problem is we don't want that strange looking texture, and I have no idea what should I do about this. Gliding, sun, that something. I think I found the problem. Because not the problem, but so now we have this. Don't need it. This. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Need it. Need it. Need it. Need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Need it. Need it. Need it. Need it. Now we got rid of a bit of this. Maybe what if we put that this and that like this? Maybe that changes something. And it does not. The true problem is, I think I wanted to make the shadow like some grass, that there's some dark grass streaks, but I think that's not going to work anyway. So I just cut this thing, this plane model, and now I just no fuck STRG-C back there. That was close. The plane model and starter pack, one grass patch. Where's the grass patch? Why is the grass patch invincible? Put it back here. What the fuck? Where's the fucking grass patch? Why can't I see it? Anyway, so now we're going to make it like this. Really small. Back up. I want it in this folder. Now we're talking. Troubleshooting 2.0. Select the joint strike, rig control, put it right here, like this. Now we're talking. We don't need the ground layer. And now if we copy this one time, this one time, like this. And now press Made Shadow. That's how we want it. That is looking good. Now the problem is the plane model. So group folder like this. Yep, this is doing the job. Spotlight 58 pixels. There are some problems. I think if we go like this, a little bit more intensity, and now here, render settings, shadows, shadow sample like this, physical environment. Okay. Subsurface scattering enabled. Ambient occlusion. Turn that on. No, don't turn it on. I'm such a stupid maroon. Shadow. This is looking better. Yeah, now it has a soft edge here. Here a little bit better edge. This shadow is looking quite realistic. Now we don't want fog. Depth of field maybe. Motion blur is comp settings. If we go to left and select that light, and we want to know where that null is, so we want to do this, active cam, now we have the whole shadow. Back here, here. That's too sharp. That's okay. Looks good. Maybe I will do it, increase it like hell. Looking way better. It's like softer. The grass is okay. I think I found the mistake here because the shadow is not on the right place. Oh, that's a long tutorial. So here we see it. Okay. Now it should do better. Yes, it does. Shadows looking realistic. I wanna add some light, this type of light, intensity down to 30, so like this color. Okay, that's too much. I think like this, and then the intensity of 17 should do the job, and then this light a little bit wider. So now we have our shadows on the highest thing. I think it looks realistic. It isn't perfect like the size. The size isn't so good. We wanna have a motion blur too. If we click this and then that, but not now, then I don't know if I have the time and effort to add a how it's called, add a bokeh. I think we can do a little bit to the reflectivity because it's really matte and I don't like that. Go back to scene setup, joint strike, jet glass. So jet glass, we want a little bit more specular, shininess and sharpness not. Maybe add a little bit of. Then reflectivity, intensity, you can make it to like 130. Looks good. Doesn't look too bad. Fresnel up a bit and bias a little bit down. Oh, that looks really cool. I like that. So we have the body. Here we have the specular. Then the reflectivity. If you go back to reflection, so intensity, Fresnel down. It does a little bit of reflection. Then we want the specular and shininess and the shininess down. Specular up. I made some mistake here. Just let it here. Ambient sharpness is no. The sharpness to like 0.1. Looks great. Refraction. What's interior? Interior. Okay, this is fine. That shouldn't reflect. So, perfect. Okay. I'm not quite happy with the size because but I can do something about it. Oh. Scene setup. If I'm this this should do the job. If I go to group 1, particle look, size, we should do some, see some, yeah. Now the size is actually a little bit better. Then we definitely go and add an adjustment layer. Go to effects. This needs a bit of time. So maybe save. Where it is, LUT, drag it, and now we can go with a cool LUT. How would it be like Mission Impossible? That adds a lot of atmosphere. Now we want to do this only to look on. This needs a lot of power from your PC, so you should do it as last step, only to see on how it's blending in. You see the frame is loading, and I have a really good PC. I think I have a Ryzen 7 1700X and a GTX 1080 Ti Extreme Edition. But it's a 4K footage, so it's it isn't. It's a little bit lower than a 4K footage, but so yeah, you see, now it isn't that sharp because of the motion blur, and it fits better in. What I want to do is like okay, I can't find it. So now we're deactivating this now. Go on top view. We can't see the chat, we see it. Go on bokeh, depth of field on, and now we can add the focal length, active cam. Turn the iris up like hell so we can see where the focus is setting it. Yeah, that thing uses a lot of power from my PC. In this case I used a slider, so I don't think I have to move the focus again, maybe at the end. A little bit more. Oh fuck. Like this? getting sharper. Yeah, that's okay. Now we click on the stopwatch, go to the end, and now it's still okay. Maybe we'll go a little bit further. Go here on this, go down on like maybe 60 has a good result. $60 looks promising. Ah, it's a little bit too blurry. If we watch closely, the chat is too blurry for the background. So maybe 34. That's better, I think. That looks pretty good. A little bit lower. Little bit. 25, and it's fine. Perfect. I think we have a pretty good result. It looks a bit animated, but if you play around with the scale, it should be better, because it's like a brain thing. You don't have ever seen such a small jet. Yeah, but it's looking good. Maybe I have should have had a bigger how to pronounce it. I should have adjusted my footage a bit to the jet. Yeah. But now I will save and export it. That was a pretty damn long tutorial. I hope you will watch it to the end. And bye. Till next time.